laws. Have plenty of laws. She heading in the wrong direction with many intentions. She's a beauty, but you have to do your duty. You have to control the attraction to men. Else, you will see, you will pause, and when, you know, easy to say you're pregnant, just so in an instant. This is a saying known by the old. Blow your nose where you catch your cold. Blow your nose.
Blow your nose. Blow your nose. Blow your nose. Blow your nose. Blow your nose. Blow your nose. Blow your nose. Blow your nose.
And if these words were to fall into the soil of your garden, grow it. Horticulture. Either strip the buds of rotten habit or pluck it in its seedling stage, to me, doesn't matter. Until the day I became offender of all guilty when she approached the pastor with this issue. The last words.
Pastor, I don't know what to do.
His response? Stick it out. So let me stick out this story to fire minister. The fire he breathes on pulpits and mere sparks from cigarette lighters. His words, stick it out, reminiscent of the flames carried on by pending cancer patients. Stick it out. These words are kerosene for. He doesn't understand what it means to be stuck upside down and in between the facade of a faking family. Picture the home, well painted, stone walkways, gated community, mommy, daddy well employed. One girl, 3 boys, family dog, family car, and daily family worship. And she told the pastor, I tell you, all seemed perfect. Until the day he realized that boys were attracted to his little girl. Boys attracted to his little girl. The level of obviousness in this statement was alien to his unwilling ears. His fear is now amplified on the stands of previous years and trust issues between him and someone I refuse to mention. So the words apparently reconceived the next outside child, his major malfunction. And she recalls to the pastor a typical father-daughter conversation. Between the rage, the anger, and the rage, she squeals.
Father, no. No.
He replies, you, like the ignorance of young innocence for insurance in a trade similar to his tactics, that beat the life out of his forefathers and assaulted his foremothers on ships. He says, you have been conceived by my hormones, a product of my seed. Under this roof, my cage that constructs my parenting is your definition of freed. No need for me to bring to your attention. I own all of your emotions, so the notion of you being independent, child, forget it. Rules on a tablet of stone, I set it. So for your days to be long in this land, bring that cell phone forth. She rebuts.
No, Father. Cut my days short. Your vision of parenting is similar to the sports which consume and distract you in your downtime. And each time you try fathering, it turns into brackets and ceilings. You versus mom when she starts feeding, you versus me. And when I stop whining, now you're set for the final fight of this fighting. National anthems of both countries ring the bell, beat us all now, so now it's you versus yourself.
He shuts the door in the hope of his 20-year-old toddler. Idea of role model imprinted on the manifesto of a dictator, as the guilt of his ways seemed hidden under his father's 8 pair of socks, unable to differentiate between evening gowns and frilly frocks. So he turns around to knock on a door that separates his ego and his daughter's respectful resentment, but like his wife's mistakes, his guilt is unaccounted for, mismanaged, and never well spent. So he walks away from the door that separates suppressed dreams and ego, expressed in tears and text messages. A father's low insecurity, managed pride, and Selfish self is part of what this message is. And if it falls into your garden, grow a tree and hang your soggy conscience dry by the noose of these words. Because the worst part of the story is, one day she too must give birth.
So you want to come into my family garden and plant your weeds, to sow your sinister seeds to satisfy your selfish needs, waving the arrogance of youth like a silly staff. Boy, you make me laugh. You make me laugh. You come here with your smooth talk and your smooth walk, stalking my darling daughter like a hungry hawk, professing promises that you could never deliver. To you, she's just 3 pieces of silver. You drop in here with your drooping pants and matching ambition. A Snoop Dogg wannabe with a wardrobe malfunction. So captivated by this classless gangster culture. Boy, you are just a vacuous vulture, shamelessly strutting around this tongue like a righteous ruler, casting aspersions on this tree as a father. Why, this lovely fruit is what you really crave. Boy, don't make me misbehave. Your lack of pedigree clearly imprinted for all to see. Damaged product is dysfunction's close family. Defective genes now seek retribution in my daughter, leading this little lamb to slaughter. And you think you know me, and you know the whole fairy tale, clueless as to what it takes for parents to prevail. Yet you misjudge me and misguide daughter to the rail. Boy, you looking for jail.
I strew my seeds as carefully as my misdeeds were holy. Held my gasp. Acknowledged this cusp in its relevance to a future's destiny. Incorporating verses burnt in my mind's eyes from the Gita and Kama Sutra, I cupped your mother's breasts with spring-soaked palms made sure connection, whilst protecting erect nipples from drunken eyes and the wild tides of vice. I held my gasp. Prayed to all the saints, from Cupid, our Father, to Amen. Prayed again, until my knees were oblivious to the scrapes that streams rain. For years I prepared, readying my Afro karma, meditating so that my calm be calmer, my woes be laughter, and the echo of my image, you my son, be better. Then I hustled you home to be incubated in the teachings of a righteous York. I bid adieu to the desires of, lessened my intake of arrogance, and took a stance. May only sanitized minds enter into your bare chamber, and only dialogues